night. And finally, after a lot of stuff going on in my real life, I'm gonna come back and let's do episode 3 for our Let's Play series for
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Paladin Tank.
We will have justice.
First off, let's turn down that volume. It's been a while since I've been on. Okay, so here's the thing with Eversong Woods.
Your gold is welcome here.
There's lots and lots of quests in Eversong Woods. With my experience, as long as I've been
Shurelaran.
I've done everything. I know the problem.
What do you
path
seek?
That'll get you to level
Be
10.
ready for anything.
For people who are new, I do
A new Belore Delana.
I do highly suggest that you do them. Because turn the sound effects off for a while. Because they're really good. I love Eversong Woods. It's a great quest line. It really is. It leads right into the Ghostlands. But and as you can see here, right here, missing in the Ghostlands. I'm actually going to pick that up, but that is a lead-in quest that does take you into the Ghostlands. I'm only picking up specific quests, and then it's just easier that way. But like I said, when you've done it for so long, you just you know what to pick up if you're trying to do it in a speed run. But I'm not looking for a speed run here at all. Situation is Sunsail Anchorage. Now, Sunsail Anchorage is actually right over here. It's a pickup. Go kill a bunch of mobs. There's other quests in that area that you can pick up as well. You don't need to. If you're just looking to get to level 10, you don't need to. The Goods to Silver Moon, which was in that building, pick it up, grab it, complete it, pick up, fly to Silver Moon City, and just take it and don't do anything with it yet. There's a faster way to do it than jumping on the Flightmaster, flying down there. Oh yeah, it's the 17th anniversary. So definitely want to pick this up, delete that, and I'll pick that up for later. And that right there that I just clicked on, I clicked on that a little quickly, I'm sorry about that. That is this. It's a 17th anniversary. It's giving you a 17% experience bonus. Very nice, very useful. So, yeah, kudos to leveling faster. Run over here. Let's see if we find our... There she is. Turn those sound effects back on now that we don't have to listen to everybody talk. And we'll continue on down our way. Now, I was hoping that I might have gotten some comments, but no one really gave me anything that said, where you wanted to go. Where do you want me to level? I left it open to everybody. Said, hey, I'll go to any expansion, anything.
Anaria Shola.
Do not pick up The Party Never Ends.
We will have justice.
Unless you're wanting to do all the quests here in the zone, don't pick it up. You're not going to need it. Even if you did not have the 17% experience bonus, you're not going to need it at all. What we're going to do is, we're going to go down, and we're going to do the Scorched Grove, which is right down here. And while we're there, we'll turn that in. They'll give us another quest. And that other quest, we're going to find another NPC while we're down here. And that NPC...
A new Belore Delana.
Drop an item. Taunt. We'll throw you there for now. Somber Task. Now, in this, they want us to go out and kill 10 green keepers here in...
We will have justice.
1,500 experience points. Beautiful. These are the green keepers right here. The giant trees look like pretty much tree ants. Dead. And we're going to run around, we're going to kill 10 of these, and we're also looking for an actual named tree ant. Everybody seems to take the exact same path that I do, so whenever I come down here, he's usually dead. His name is Old White Bark, and he's going to drop an item that's going to give us another quest that's worth like another 1,500 experience. If we don't have to wait for him to respawn tonight, I'm hoping that we can actually get him without having to respawn. But I think we're gonna have to. I've also decided that I talked with my wife and she's going to join me on a project. I'm going to have two Let's Play leveling series, I think, going on simultaneously. One with this character right here, and then my wife seems to want to join me on a secondary one. The characters are made, but they have not been logged in yet. I know they're both Worgans. I don't play Alliance much. Neither does she, but she does like the Worgans, so I think she went with a Worgan Druid. I think. And I went with a Fury Warrior, because Fury Warriors are just massively fun. Once you get up to around level 19, 20, and you got all of your main moves, they just turn into just another blast. So, we killed those 10. We did not find Old White Bark yet, but that's okay.
State your business. Keep your wits about you.
Now, without finding Old White Bark, that quest would be done. They wouldn't hand us anything else more. Take a quick search around real fast for him. Because he does wander in this whole dead tree area, you know, the Scorched Grove. He does wander around in through here whenever he spawns in, and he spawns in every few minutes after he's dead. He looks pretty much just like the Withered Greenkeeper, just a little bit taller. And yes, I do see mines and stuff that I'm not particularly going after right now. I'm not too worried about it. Money's not really an issue on my board side. If I was on my alliance, that might be a different story, but not exactly tonight. Not for my work team. I'm not super rich. Because I'm not one of those people who goes out and says I'm going to focus like X amount of time each day on just specifically making money. But I'm well over $1 million, which is enough to keep stable forever. Okay, so I don't see Old White Bark, and you can move on. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that critical. You just add in another quest instead of doing that to do it. But we're already, halfway through level 9. So Greenskeeper. So getting to level 10 is not gonna be that big of a worry. don't think I grabbed it, but this guy right here, this is Runeworn Darwin. He's got a quest that you can pick up, and you pretty much just drive across the Dead Scar here to an area. He gives you a little item, and you set it down, you defend it for a few minutes, and boom, you're done. Pretty simple. Dark Grace. Had I gone the other way, instead of going over to that side, I would have actually already had the quest to kill 4 Dark Wraiths and 4 ghouls, zombies, whatever you want to call them there. He just would have, they would have already had it. This is missing in the
Victory
Ghostless
lies ahead.
right here.
Hold your head high.
Now she would give us a quest to go into the Ghostless right over in this bank area across here, and she would want us to get blood samples to cure him. Like I said, I'm just trying to zip my way through Eversong Woods. This whole half of Eversong Woods over here, I'm not going to be doing. I'm not even going to get close to the majority of it. There's probably, I don't know, 20, 30 quests over there that I'm just not going to get to because I made myself a roadmap, guys. I was, like I said earlier, I was really, really hoping that somebody might give me a path. Say, go do BFA or go do, Mr. Pandaria or whatever. So I made my own choice. I apologize, guys. And the reason why I chose the way I did, because I'm sure I'm going to get some comments.
We will persevere.
Especially a video or two.
Our enemies will fall. Remember the Sunwell.
I know I'm going to get some comments on, oh, why did you pick this? Why didn't you go do this expansion? Or why didn't you go do that expansion? Well, what it boils down to is that everybody's got their faves. I started out in the Burning Crusade. About halfway through the Burning Crusade. First character I ever made was Arcane Mage. Played it through. Oh god. I would say all the way up until Draenor. I think Draenor's when I dropped it for the most part. 2 Robin, 2 down, 2 to go. I've been through every single expansion. Now, I will say this. I do not have the achievements for the quests in every single zone. In certain expansions, I do for most, not all. Certain expansions, I am not a fan of at all. Warlord to Draenor. At all. Not a good time. Did not enjoy it. Battle for Azeroth, exact same way. Did not enjoy it in the least little bit. In fact, I think the only thing that kept my subscription going to BFA was the fact that my wife, WoW is really kind of her stress relief from her job. So it was just one of those, hey, let's go kill some stuff. Okay, we'll go kill some stuff. And we'd play for an hour and, do a couple dungeons and that's it, and it's done. And there's the 4 wraiths. Dark Wraith and the 4 zombie guys. The Rot guys, yeah. There we go. Rotland Marauders. There we go. So we're gonna run down here, and we're gonna turn in a quest, the Wayward Apprentice, and she will give us another quest with the bonus. I'm not actually gonna pick it up. I will explain it to everybody, because obviously, if you're starting now, you haven't killed as many mobs. Maybe you're more hesitant.
The eternal sun guides us.
Divine Shield. Extremely useful. So, we'll complete that quest. Now, so pick up the corrupt soil, and it's this green stuff right here for those who want to do it. And you'll get 8 of those, and then you'll come back and you'll turn it into her, and then she'll give you another one. And you have to defend her for just a second, and there's 3 guys who spawn right in this area, right over here.
Salama Ashalinore.
Just turn that in, and you're done with her. Pick up Learn to Ride real fast. And we're going to go over and turn in this quest. Where'd that set for 5? Okay. I need to send myself some bags and some money. So, as you can see right there, Dungeon Finder is unlocked. That's great, honestly, especially...
The dark times will pass. The reckoning is at hand.
If you're
Shurelaron.
for a DPS role, that is awesome. I disagree with certain people on certain things. Now, as I said in the previous videos, I'm going to be going Protection Paladin. And that's the reason why we will not queue for a dungeon yet. We are going to wait until level 15. Use the Hearthstone to save time and get back closer. We just got
What do you seek? Remember the Sunwell.
Okay, so for now we're just going to put Crusader Strike there. It'll sit there for a while. We may use it some. But there's the bad boy. Avenger Shield. One of the bread and butter pieces of protection power. So now we've hearthed back. We're back up here in Fountain Square. So our next goal is to get to Orgrimmar, to get to our main factions hub city, so we can go into Crony time. Now, what you have, and if you're brand new, and it's your first character that you've ever made, you will not be able to go into Crony time.
Our enemies will fall.
Turn in taking the fall right here. We're not going to take
The reckoning is at hand.
We're not going to take Swift Discipline just because we're going to be leaving Eversong Woods. We're going to run right up here and see, I'm going to butcher this guy's name, Persimmon, and get our writing training. Now, this lady right here, if you're brand new, starting your first character, she will sell you basic mounts.
Do not loiter.
You know, cheap one, 90 silvers, and then you get the other ones for more gold. The only difference is they have armor.
Hold your head high.
There used to be a bigger difference back in the day before everything was streamlined.
Anu Belore Delana. We will persevere.
Complete the quest.
Remember the Sunwell.
Don't need that. Your mounts are in your mount tab for brand new players, and obviously you're not going to have anywhere near like 200 mounts, which I don't have an extraordinary amount of mounts, but I'm not a huge mount collector either. There are those that I go after, and I have gone after every week for years, that you won't drop the damn thing. Yep. Lich King, Arthas, yep. Not happening. But I swear to God, anybody who's gotten invincible to drop off Arthas is like the luckiest person in the world. I couldn't tell you how many times I've ran ICC and killed him, and well, nope, nothing. I've had all these items, all these weapons dropped so many times. I've got like every single.
Everything has a price.
Piece of transmog.
We will have justice.
Get off him. Nothing. That was to go back to the flying, to the flight master guy to take it out to him, and then he would send us back to where we initially got the quest in Falcon Wing, or not Falcon Wing, but Fair Breeze. I'm sorry, I've been brain for it there for a minute. He would send us back. So it's a total, for the delivery, it's a total of 4 quests, but we're not truly concerned. We're gonna move on up through Murderer's Row. And if you're new and you're out here, do not hesitate to use your map and feel like I'm gonna get lost. I'm gonna get lost. Everybody gets lost in the city more than once. So yeah, not that big of a deal at all. And you know, you get lost because there are guards all over the place. Ask a guard. They'll tell you where you can go, where your trainer is, or where your profession's trainer is. Run up here through Lorthamar's little, I would say throne room area, but meeting area. And we're going to run right back up here to that. And we're going to click on that, and that's going to take us to a loading screen. And now we've gone to the Undercity. So initially we were up here, now we're over here. Jump back up on the mount, and we're going to run out to the Zeppelin Towers here. That's the Undercity. That's one of the main cities for the Horde, for any new players who are out there. You go up, right up there, right straight north of where we're going to be going. There's a city up there called Grill. There's a flight path up there if you want. There's also one over there in the Bulwark. What you can do, you know, for anybody who's never done it that's out there, I do highly suggest anybody who's never played it, go through Silver Pine Forest. Play the entire storyline of Silver Pine Forest. It is great. It is just a wonderful story, and it even somewhat plays into the next zone. So we're going to take this portal right here. It's going to lead us right to Warcraft, our main capital hub. And we are in Pathfinder's Den, which is our portal room. Set that over there. And we are now in Orgrimmar on the other side of the world. So first things first, this is the auction house that's right there in front of us. People are appearing by. This
Speak,
is
friend.
one of the inns here in town,
Farewell.
I do highly suggest you make your home here. So we're going to fly across the Valley of Strength. Oh, by the way, just for knowledge, this over here is the bank, or one of the banks. You can sell right in there. It's also got blacksmithing in there. I believe there's a mining trainer in there as well. Now we're going to come up into the Valley of Spirits. This is the embassy. And this little lady right here is Chromie.
Why, hello.
So here's how Chromie time works. Now, like I said, if you're on your first tune, you're not going to be able to do this. You're going to get shoved right into Battle for Azeroth, and that's just it. You're going to have to play through Battle for Azeroth. If you're not on your first tune and you've already done it, you go to Chromie time. The Chromie time is going to allow you to pick wherever, whatever you want to do. So, let's say you want to go into Cataclysm. That means that you're going to queue for the first 30 dungeons. You're going to be queuing for normal dungeons from original World of Warcraft. And then once you hit level 30, because you can't do any zones for Cataclysm until up to 25 or 30 before you can actually do any of the zones, then you can queue for Cataclysms and you can queue for Classics. Outlands, it's the Burning Crusade expansion. It's not bad. It's my first one. Wrath of the Lich King, go to Northrend. Great place, awesome times. My favorite expansion. There is no doubt. Probably it was because it was the first time I got into raiding. A lot of nostalgic memories for that. Pandaria, the expansion that everybody is all about. It was so bad. No, it wasn't. It was actually wonderful. Mist Pandaria was a great expansion. I know I'm probably going to get butchered for this in the comments. Mist was great. Now, I will give credit. It had great dungeons. It had great zones. Now, I will give credit to anybody who makes the point of a year and a half of Siege of Orgrimmar is not acceptable. You're right. It's not. I will never argue that. I will never argue that. Because you're right. I got nothing for that. Warlords of Draenor. The alternate version of Outlands. I did not enjoy. At all. No. I don't suggest it. Even to newer players. It's your first go through. No. Legion. Legion was amazing. I absolutely loved Legion. I don't think I've ever met a player yet that did not like Legion. Nothing but great comments to say about Legion. At all. Great times. Such a blast. But not what I'm going to choose. We are going to choose Pandaria.
Whatever you do, do not get between a Pandaren and their brew. It'll be unbearably painful if you do.
I love Pandaria. It's got great aesthetics. The dungeons are wonderful. You know, a lot of good solid memories. And I think one of the other reasons why I love it so much is because I taught my wife how to play.
I am pleased to report that the battle at sea goes well, War Chief. Our forces report decisive victories off the coasts of Daenerys and Tol Barad.
Alliance blood spills. This pleases me, General.
There's more. I've received word that our southern fleet engaged an Alliance envoy. We chased the royal flagship until it ran aground.
Aground? Where?
Apparently, they found a massive, uncharted landmass, shrouded by dense mists.
And you let the Alliance get there first! Redirect the invasion fleet! General, you and your best veterans will pave our way. Storm the shore, and paint this new continent red!
There's a video out there, and for any person in any WoW experience, I cannot remember the YouTube creator who made it. I don't think it was Dorn's movies. I think it was Hermendrix. I think it was him who made it. And it's titled Garrosh Did Nothing Wrong. If you have not seen that, especially if you have been playing for a long time and you played through Mr. Pandaria, take 20 minutes, watch it. It is absolutely, positively great. And it'll make you think too, was Garrosh guilty? Or did Garrosh actually lead the Horde like an orc? It gives you something to think about. Grab our flight path.
Loktar!
Talk to him. And have him send us to our flight area. He's going to send us up to a ship. And we're going to fly out from there. And from there, we'll go to Pandaria. Pretty skies. You know what's funny is they're set on like California time. It's like 7 o'clock in California. It's pitch black outside here, and it's like sunset.
Blood and thunder. Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
We've been flying in this mist for hours, General. The crew grows uneasy.
Back to your post, soldier. We'll find this land, or die trying.
Land ho!
Alliance ship! Port side! Attack!
Oh no, we're under attack. And we got a little knocked out there. So we're gonna turn our quest
For the Horde.
General Nazgrim. And he's gonna give us one more.
Our orders stand, no
And
matter the
we're gonna
cost.
run down there. And I think that's where we'll leave off for today. And we'll pick back up in the belly of the beast in our own gunship. anybody who's playing at this moment and doesn't want to wait, you'll be jumping on this right here and you'll be gunning down everybody. And that's where I'm going to call the video for the day. Guys, have a wonderful day. Be safe. Be good to each other.